Hey, how's it going? Good evening. It's a little after 7 on a Thursday night. I'm in Tong Lor, and I am gonna walk about 5 blocks up to the Soi. Where am I? I'm on Soi 49. I'm gonna walk up to Soi 41, and there's a little, I think it's like a birthday get together at my friend Stella's bar. So I'll stick my head in there, at least have a drink, say hello to everybody. Here on the corner of 49 is Broccoli Revolution. I'm assuming that's vegetarian, plant-based food. It says plant-based ice cream. That doesn't sound appealing to me, but I'm not a vegetarian or vegan. Across the street on 49 is the Garage Burger and Grill. I've heard nothing but good things about the burger at the Garage. I still haven't tried it. They're closed on Tuesdays, and yesterday was yesterday Tuesday? Whatever. Last Tuesday I stuck my head in, they were closed, and I did the same thing about 2 months ago. Soap Opera, soap store here, next to the Pizza Company. Pizza Company's okay. It's a lot like Pizza Hut. I would rather spend a little bit more for an Italian restaurant pizza. They're not that much more, maybe $3 or $4. But in a pinch, it'll do. Got some Indian cuisine and some nice artwork. Groove and Groovy concept store. I see 90% off. Looks like it's mostly shoes, but 90% off gets my attention. I don't see any name brand items, but that might be okay. This is the Rain Hill Shopping Center, right across from Dan. Is that what it's called? Dan? It's looks like a massage lotion store. Wine Connection, you'll find these all over town, but here's one right at Rain Hill, and a bar upstairs called, is it called Heap? They also have Casa Spanish Bar. Traffic's not bad tonight for 7:15, Sukhumvit. Oh, it is a holiday. And I'm gonna butcher the name. Is it Umi Shutai? Looks like Japanese food. Buffet, draft beer, $3.98. $5.98 buffet. And here on the corner of Soi 45 is a beautiful, I don't know what you would call it, a furniture store, I guess. My friend Monica, interior decorator. This would probably be one of the places she'd like to hang out. Right here on 45. The other thing on 45 is they have Sing Sing, super popular nightclub. I'll walk down there. I'm not sure what that building is, but that's the landmark. And down where it says Gigi, I think Gigi is a restaurant, I think. I've seen Gigi's around town. But Sing Sing's on the other side, or maybe it's attached. All rugs 50% off. This place is called Halo Lux, established in 1976. Just a fancy furniture store. See, it says Sing Sing Theater presents Gigi and the Iron Balls Parlor. Iron Balls and Iron Fairy. I think Iron Fairy is gone. I don't know the whole story. It's some fancy guy from London or something started all these iron clubs around town. But this Sing Sing, which I guess is part of Gigi, at night there'll just be dozens of people out here smoking, waiting to get in. I'm not sure if there's a cover charge or not. I've only been in there one time. No shorts, no flip-flops, none of that. This is where the Thais are going to come to party and dress to impress, bottle service, all that kind of thing. It's kind of set up in the Sing Sing like Shanghai in the 1940s, if that's a thing. that's how it's set up. But if you want to come to a nice little nightclub over here in the Soi 45 area, Sing Sing is top of the line. And it says SCB Julia's Bar, this nice building right on the corner. So I don't know. I know SCB is a bank. And we're just gonna go up, not even another block, take a right, and head over to Soi 41. We're very close. As a matter of fact, Stella has the bouncers over at Sing Sing on call in the rare event that there's trouble in her bar. It's just her and her female bartender. Should just make a quick phone call, and within 2 minutes a bouncer would run over there. And here's the wine merchant. No shortage of nice wine bars here in Bangkok. Now, if you only drink the best French wine, or you insist on having California wine in Bangkok, you're going to pay for it. Most of the more affordable wine is going to be from Australia. I don't think there's a lot of Thai wine made. And we're up to Soi 43. This is now the Phrom Phong area. About 2-3 blocks up on the left is the busy Soi 22 party area in Phrom Phong. And right here is a Toyota dealership. And we're just gonna go up right where that motorbike is, not even 100 feet, and take a left. Looks like a nice furniture store, Palazzo. That's kind of how Bangkok does things. It'll be the furniture section of town, the plumbing section of town. I see another antiques kind of store across the way, Ming's. That's Sukhumvit. This is Soi 43. And right here where these lanterns are, we're gonna take a left on that alley. There's no signpost. That's kind of how it rolls over here. These smaller streets back here oftentimes won't have a signpost. You just have to kind of use common sense. This is 43. That would mean the next street is 41. And the little bar we're going to is on 41. So it's right here, right across from the K Motors, which I think is part of the Toyota dealership, but I'm not sure. Right here where all these people are going. There's a series of Japanese restaurants and Stella's bars over here on the right. There's also a couple of small hotels. I see the 41 Suite. Looks like he's cooking some delicious noodles. The Arowana Residence, just a small place, but right here in the heart of Phrom Phong. Here's Kelly's, and right where these two people are sitting is a really fun place called Libertech Bar, next to the 4 Suite Bangkok, or actually 41, I guess. A lot of really great little Japanese places to try, and all the menus will be in Stella's. You can order up anything you want, and they'll rush a plate right over to the bar. It's early, it's like 7:20, but these places they'll be going crazy at 11, 12 at night. This place I really want to try. It just kind of seems like lunch counter style. So many places to try in this city, and only so many dinners I have in me. Hi. On the go, bar and music. This is Thai food. And if you're coming from Soi 41, you'll turn right here at the 7-Eleven. Stella's is right down there. If you went to the end, you went to Soi 43, you went too far. Here's a nice fresh juice place right across from the 7-Eleven. And there's street food everywhere in Bangkok. This would be Soi 41. And this is a dispensary. Chloe, I believe is her name. She's always in Stella's. She works in there. And that's Sukhumvit. Right here on the left is, I think it's a Tops Market. Smaller than a Big C or a Lotus, but they'll have everything you need. This is Sukhumvit. This is 41. And this little Miracle Mall with a Tops Market, barber, 2 barbers, Japanese restaurant. But if you live in this area, this is where you're gonna shop. Nice bakery, fresh bread, $1.50 loaves, not too bad. Again, if you eat local, if you eat mango and bananas and pineapple, you'll eat cheap. If you insist on strawberries from Washington State, you're gonna pay 10 bucks for them. Nice selection of wine and liquor. Case of Chong for 631 baht. 2 liter of Coke for What is that? A little under $1. Bottle of J&B, 629 baht. Two tall Leos, 102. They'll have everything: dairy, milk. I guess milk is dairy. Lunch meat, seafood, meat. Tops, Via, Fuji. These top markets are more the size of like a Trader Joe's compared to Big C's and Lotus. Those are more Walmart sized places. And a lot of things, of course, depend on in season. I think this must be imported organic. 265 baht for a yellow bell pepper. That's a lot. And I know I've paid less than $1 for a bell pepper. So it must just be the time of the year they're imported. Same with things like apples. Most of these apples are, well, these are small ones are $1 a piece. That's 75 baht. And I'm pretty sure that's per piece, not per kilogram. Yeah, I don't have my glasses on, but I'm sure it's per piece. And those apples are from Japan. They're not being, well, sometimes they're from New Zealand. But once again, Thailand does not fool around with their import rules. So I assume the same goes for fruit. They'd rather you ate Thai pineapple, and that's probably a good idea. Right next to the tops is looks more like a family Thai restaurant. And I'm a little early. I walked by Stella's. I only saw 2 or 3 people in there. So I'm gonna walk up Soi 41 and see what these buildings are. I'm not super familiar. Give myself a few minutes and then head back over to Stella's. And just to keep our boundaries straight, that is Sukhumvit. This is 41. The tops is right there. And I'm walking up here. And this little 41, I don't know if it's 41 and a half. I think it is. This is where Stella's is, down here, and all the other restaurants. We're gonna head up here a block or two, see what buildings are happening on 41. Soi 41, it's not too far from the Phompong BTS, and as we come up 41, I see this Lumpini Suite, Sukhumvit 41, just an 8-story building. I've seen advertised places affordable, somewhat affordable, 16, 17,000 baht. You can check sites like Property Scout or Hip Flat, and they'll give you a good idea on rents or sales prices, but I sure wouldn't think about buying anything until you come over here and rent for at least 6 months. Make sure you love the neighborhood, all that kind of thing. But this Lumpini Suites, it's oftentimes a pretty good deal. Right across the street from Lumpini Suites, the entrance must be, and the name of the building over here on Sukhumvit, so I don't see it. Huge high rise, and this is how you'd get to the parking garage. I still don't see the name. And then across the way is the River Court. River Court and River Plaza, I think. Oh, these look like very nice units. I love the size of that balcony. Really nice. Yeah, I've said it in other videos that moving to a city like Bangkok, yeah, first thing I wanted to do was live in a high-rise up on the higher floors, and I'm doing that. And now it's fine, but that beautiful view kind of wears off after a month or two. And one of these units on the first or second floor with that huge balcony and maybe twice as much space on the inside for the same cost, or maybe even a little less, that's sounding appealing these days. Here's the City Nest. I'm definitely going to come down here in the daytime. This street is very dark, yet as close as it is to all the action in Phompong, it's definitely worth a really close look. You can see Sukhumvit at the end. We're maybe 2 small blocks. It's pretty quiet up here. Here's the Adelphi Grande. Looks like a 25-story building. Again, very close to Sukhumvit. And then over here, it's just some private homes. You know, I ducked into the Adelphi Grande to use the restroom, and I'm pretty sure it's a hotel. So sometimes it's, yeah, it's a hotel. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. It looks like a nice place to stay if you're looking around Phrom Phong. The Piram Garden Residence. A Mercedes just pulled in. Right across the street from the Adelphi. I'm definitely going to get down here in the daytime. Also must dead end down here because there's zero traffic. And I really like that, being right in the heart of the city. Yet it's mellow. Looks like tennis courts here. I think it's going to dead end right down here. But we'll find out. And some just townhomes. Little 3-story walk-ups. Park your car right down below. Ashton Residence, Soi 41. And that's not going to show up at night at all, but it's a nice building. And then across the way is another beautiful building. There's the Ashton. There's the small gym. So I got. There's the Rain Tree. Nice building, huh? Rain Tree? Thank you. The Rain Tree, and that's it. This is it. There's a private gate there that goes to another building. But that's, I guess, 4 good-sized blocks. I can see Sukhumvit at the very end. Soi 41. I like this area. And as we're walking down 41, even though it's more mellow 6 and 10-story size buildings, you're still surrounded by high-rises. That would be over on Soi 39, I guess. So you definitely have that feel of living right in the middle of the city. And Phrom Phong is one of my favorite parts of the city. I always find myself in Phrom Phong, especially Soi 33/1. There's 3 British pubs there. I'm always there. I'm over at Stella's across the way on Soi 22. Phrom Phong's just a favorite of many people, even my friends that live across the city. We always seem to meet up here in Phrom Phong. Back up to the alley on 41. So we'll head down and go see what's going on at Stella's. So people are starting to pile in. We'll have a good time here at Stella's, and then I think a large group's going over to Sing Sing. I'll take a pass. I'm not a big nightclub guy, but I'll hang out in here at Stella's for a while. There's Stella over here on the left. Don't play Stella at darts, or you'll be buying her a gin and tonic. You're gonna lose. Yard, buy one, get one free. 220 baht cocktails from 6 to 2100, 9 o'clock. And 99 baht Leo's, Chong, Singa, Samigo Lights, Asahi, and Tigers. So that was a fun evening. I stuck my head in. I walked a couple of the girls over from Stella's to Sing Sing. But again, not my place. Not a nightclub guy. I'm a dive bar guy. So I went in there. It was great for the ladies. I think it was actually 3-for-1 drink night. Buy one drink, you get 2 free. So I'm catching the last train, the 12:05 train, up to En Route. I've been running around since 3:34 this afternoon, so enough's enough. If you like these little looks around Bangkok, hey, follow me along, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Take it easy.